Bonjour Sagittarius and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your mid-month tarot reading for July. So I'm going to be using an oracle deck and a tarot deck, and I have linked them in the description box below if you want to get them for yourselves. So I hope you are all doing well and that you've had a good month so far. Now, as always, I'll ask that you remember those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. So what do my Sagittarius Aquarians need to hear for the middle of the month, please? I'm going to be pulling 3 energies out of this oracle deck, and then I will delve into the message with the tarot. I think that's about right. Okay, so we have card number 10, Tepi a Kentet, Truth and Justice. So 10, if you are interested in numbers, is the end of a cycle, completion. And you've got, you can clearly see the vibe of the Justice card in the tarot. Truth and Justice, Karma card, you reap what you sow, that kind of energy. Card 26, Kentu Eru, Destruction of Enemies. Now 26 will diminish to number 8, which is a number of advancement. And card number 7, Temat Keret, the lower wing, death and endings. Now 7 is self-evaluation that leads to experience and the confidence to move forward. Okay, let me just put my oracle on the side here. So I can see that your spirit team is giving me the clear message that you've not been treated well. Some people have done things they shouldn't have done. Now, I don't know obviously why you're here. You all have different reasons for getting this tarot reading. But you could have people who have opposed you. You could have had competition in your business that was unfair, or being treated unfairly within a relationship, whether it's friends, romantic, or family. And this is going to be the end of that. Your spirit team is saying, justice is going to be restored, the balance is going to be restored, and this is going to be the end of this. This is very powerful. I'm liking this. If you've been treated unfairly and it's been going on for a while, well, this is going to end. Let me delve into the message with the tarot. So can you clarify those messages for my Sagittarius Aquarians, please? That wanted to jump, I'll take it. And it's a beautiful card. Okay. So your jumper was the beautiful Empress. Major Arcana. I will obviously go in detail in a minute. We then have the Moon, another Major Arcana, and the 9 of Wands. Oh, I don't know why my cards are doing that. We have the 7 of Wands, and I'm unsurprised to seeing this here. The Ace of Swords. And the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. 2 9 energies at the end of your reading. I'll delve into that in a minute. Your supporting energy is another Major Arcana for you, the Emperor. So you've got 3 Major Arcana out of 7 cards, so nearly half. Now the Major Arcanas represent big energies on your life path, okay? The minors deal with day-to-day events and situations. To me as a tarot reader, it is the direct intervention of your spirit team, nudging you in the right direction, leading you towards fulfilling your life purpose, or providing you with experiences, whether it's a relationship, a situation, that's going to enable you to grow and evolve, whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever the case may be. But that's what this is. So your supportive energy is the energy of the Emperor. The Emperor is ruled by number 4, which is strong foundation and stability. And the Emperor, and there are no genders attached obviously to these readings, this is just the energy of the card, or it could represent someone in your environment. The Emperor is somebody who builds kingdoms, empires. This is somebody who knows how to get their troops to success, by planning, being strategic, reliable, that kind of energy. And it could be somebody, it's obviously fire energy, you know, the Emperor. So it could be you bossing up in the next 2 weeks, or it could be somebody supporting you, someone who's like this, who has had a lot of life experience, you know, maybe slightly older than you, or just an old soul, you know, even in a young body. But this is somebody who really knows how to build an empire. So take what resonates, you know, if you are trying to get your business off the ground, or if you're trying to get a raise, or whatever the case may be. This is a really good energy to have supporting you. This is bossing up energy, fire, authority as well. There is a lot of authority going on with that. So it could be someone, and that's just for some of you, but I have to say it because it won't leave my head. This may well be someone making a decision in your favor. This Emperor could have something to do with the justice. They could be the person who reestablishes the balance, if you see what I mean, rectifies the wrongdoing or the injustice. But that's just for some of you. Now we do have the Empress. I mean, there are a couple, but I'm not getting that vibe. But the Empress, ruled by number 3, growth, expansion, creation. She lacks for nothing. She is beauty, creativity, she's fertile ground, so she may represent the birth of a project, the birth of a business, the birth of a child, of a relationship. But she promises prosperity and abundance. And it doesn't have to be financial, it can be emotional prosperity and abundance. So take what resonates. But this is, if you're here for business, this is very good, by the way, obviously, or your career. This is very good. And she's supported by the 7 of Wands. And I mean, you know, when I'm telling you about major arcana, and I'm saying to you, this is big energy on your life path. This is long term. She's promising prosperity and abundance in the long term. And with an Emperor who's going to build the empire. Okay? So, long term thing. 7 of Wands. Now, I think you have another card that's 7. Yep, so you've got 2 7s. So, you know, you may be seeing number 7 quite a bit in the next 2 weeks. 7 of Wands, Wands being your energy, fire, it's passions, desire, and 7 is really standing your ground because you have evaluated the situation or the relationship or the problem and you are defending it. So whether you're defending a project, a business, your position, your convictions on something, or even your relationship, this is like, no, I'm going to persevere, I'm going to stand my ground because I know this is going to bring me prosperity and abundance long term. This is what this card is. It really is the card of do not give up. These are the naysayer. You see those crocs at the bottom? To me, they're the naysayers. They're the people who may even have been trying to slander you or minimize the work that you're doing at work if you're here for this reason, or if you're here for a relationship. They may have been trying to sabotage your relationship by, you know, basically lying or stemming a doubt, putting the seed of doubt in your head, but the truth is going to be exposed. And you're just going to, you know, ignore them. But obviously you have free will, okay? I'm just saying the advice is really to stand your ground with that. And then you've got the Moon and the Ace of Swords. Because by standing your ground, you're going to end this situation of uncertainty. Because the Moon, and because it's a major arcana, it's happening for you, not to you. The Moon talks about things that appear to be something and they're not. It's a time of uncertainty. Sometimes it talks about repressed feelings. But generally speaking, if you think about the Moon and what you see under the moonlight does not look the same as what you see under the sunlight. And so you may be feeling that fog, you know, not being sure, which is why you are being advised, no, stand your ground, this is worth it. The truth will be exposed. And I mean, there is no bigger symbol of exposing the truth than the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace represents the origin, the seed of a suit, and also hold the potential of it. The Swords is the mental realm. This is air energy. So it is the thoughts you have, the knowledge that you gain, your views on the world, and the truths that are exposed. The Ace of Swords is a victory. It's a breakthrough. And I often refer to this card as my epiphany card. It's that moment of extreme clarity where everything makes sense. The sword will pierce the clouds and you will understand what's going on and why you had to be kept in the dark at some point in time. This is really, you know, the light bulb moment over your head, and oh, I know what I've got to do, I understand now. And it's victorious, it's a victorious moment. And then you have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Now, nines represents achievement and attainment in the tarot. Wands, as I've explained, is the fire, the passion, the desire, your spirit. Cups is water, the opposite. This is the emotional realm. This is what makes you happy, unhappy. Yeah, your feelings. And sometimes, yes, it's to do with relationships, but it doesn't have to be. It's to do with what makes you genuinely happy. Also your intuition sometimes. So the Nine of Wands talks about having given everything to a project, a relationship, a situation, you know, your time, effort, your sweat, your tears, a part of your heart, whatever the case may be, or all of the above. And obviously, having given 200% of yourself, you know, you're tired, you have accumulated knocks and bruises, and you may be feeling completely burnt out. But this is the card of, again, not giving up. There is a bit of a similar energy from 7 to 9, but the difference is at 9 you're so close to the end. 10 is the completion, this is the end of the cycle. And you do have a number 10 here, you know, truth and justice. You are going to get what you deserve. That 9, you see the competition here by the crocs, you're going to destroy your enemies, and I'm not talking literally, obviously. But this is going to be the end of it, and it's going to be worth it, because the Nine of Cups is called the wish fulfillment card. This is you getting what you wanted, being completely and utterly emotionally content and satisfied. So this is really your spirit team saying to you, hey, do not give up, push, push, push. We know you're tired, we know you've been hurt, and there is a period of doubt, but you're going to see what you need to do. You're going to have this breakthrough, and you're going to get your wish fulfilled. I mean, I can't get any more positive than that, right? So it's going to be the end of strife for you, with the death and endings, the destruction of enemies, and you're going to be getting what you deserve. And it may be coming from this emperor, or it may be you just deciding to boss up as a reaction of the epiphany that you're going to get. And that's going to make you see things clearly. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful and victorious next 2 weeks, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.